Do you feel pain when walking, getting out of bed, or climbing stairs? Do your knees feel swollen by the end of the day? Know that you are not alone. It is estimated that more than 350 million people worldwide live with chronic joint pain. And as age advances, this problem only tends to worsen. The cause? Largely, the natural decline in collagen production, a protein essential for keeping our joints flexible, resilient, and protected against inflammation. Without it, cracking, swelling, stiffness arise, and, of course, pain. But what if you could combat all of this starting with your diet? Yes, there are foods that stimulate the natural production of collagen and help regenerate your joints, relieving pain and swelling naturally, safely, and effectively. In this video, you will discover the 8 foods richest in collagen and essential nutrients to protect your joints, especially for those over 50. We will also reveal the biggest dietary mistakes that may be silently destroying your collagen, as well as show you how to incorporate these foods into your routine for fast and lasting results. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with others who may need this information. Now, let's get to the starting point, understanding the role of collagen in your body. Imagine your joints as door hinges. Without lubrication, without protection, they creak, jam, break. Collagen is precisely this natural lubrication. It forms the structure of cartilage, the tissue that surrounds and protects the ends of bones. As we age, the natural production of collagen plummets. From the age of 25, it begins to decline slowly. By 50, this drop exceeds 30%. And after 60, the body practically stops producing collagen on its own. This deficiency paves the way for inflammation, cartilage wear, and diseases like osteoarthritis, which today affects over 10% of the global population over 60, according to the World Health Organization. But the body is wise. It can still produce collagen if you provide the right raw materials, the amino acids, vitamins, and minerals found in the right foods. And that's what we'll discuss next. But first, do you have a habit of consuming inflammatory foods? Processed products, fried foods, excess sugars? In the next chapter, we'll show you why this may be sabotaging all your collagen, even if you're trying to take care of yourself. When experiencing joint pain, many adults over 60 are often advised to buy powdered collagen, capsules, or tablets. But do they really work? The truth is, not all collagen supplements are absorbed the way your body needs. Many products on the market contain collagen in forms that pass straight through the digestive system without being properly utilized. Moreover, collagen doesn't work alone. To be synthesized in the body, it depends on nutrients like vitamin C, zinc, magnesium, and the right amino acids, which aren't always present in processed supplements. On the other hand, natural foods rich in collagen or that stimulate its production offer a complete package. They provide not only collagen but also the essential cofactors for its absorption. And all this in a safer, more balanced way, with additional benefits like anti-inflammatory action, improved circulation, and strengthened immunity. Of course, in some cases, especially in older adults with dietary difficulties or restrictions, supplements may be useful, but they should be guided by a healthcare professional. If you're over 60, the good news is that there's still time to act. Your body can resume collagen production if given the right stimuli, and it all starts with your diet. But before we reveal the 8 foods that will transform your joints, a warning is in order. You may be making a silent mistake that destroys your body's collagen every day. You may be trying to improve your diet, take supplements, or even consume bone broth. But if you still include certain foods in your daily routine, all this effort may be canceled out. There are foods that, provenly, accelerate collagen degradation in the body, especially in people over 60 when regenerative capacity is already reduced. The main culprits are refined sugar and processed sweets. They cause a process called glycation, which hardens collagen fibers, leaving your joints stiffer and more inflamed. Fried foods and refined vegetable oils, like soybean and canola oil. These foods increase free radicals in the body, which destroy collagen and worsen joint swelling. White flour, found in bread, cakes, pasta. It causes glucose spikes, promoting chronic inflammation, one of the causes of persistent joint pain. Excessive alcohol. Alcohol compromises the liver, which is essential in producing and converting the nutrients that form collagen. Many older adults consume these items daily without realizing the devastating impact they have on their joints. So the first step is clear: eliminate or reduce these foods as much as possible. Now, with the path clear, it's time to fuel your body with the right foods. Let's meet the first, and perhaps most powerful, collagen-rich food. Food 1. Bone broth. If there's a true liquid gold for those suffering from joint pain, it's bone broth. Made from the slow cooking of beef or chicken bones with cartilage and marrow, this broth is an extremely rich source of type 2 collagen, exactly the type of collagen that makes up joint cartilage. During cooking, which can take 8 to 24 hours, valuable nutrients like glycine, proline, glutamine, chondroitin, glucosamine, and minerals like calcium and magnesium are released, all essential for regenerating joint tissues and reducing inflammation. Studies show that regular consumption of bone broth can significantly improve mobility and reduce joint swelling, especially in people with osteoarthritis and rheumatoid arthritis. Plus, it's a nutritious and economical option, ideal for older adults. It can be consumed plain, as a warm broth before meals, or used in soups, risottos, and sauces. Practical tip: to further increase collagen absorption, add a bit of apple cider vinegar at the start of cooking. It helps extract minerals from the bones more efficiently. Now that you know the king of natural collagen, let's move to the next food, also very accessible and perhaps already on your plate. Food 2. Chicken and its cartilage. Chicken is a common food on many older adults' tables, and when consumed the right way, it can be a true ally against joint pain. The greatest wealth of chicken isn't in the meat itself but in the parts with cartilage, like the neck, wings, and especially the skin. These parts are rich in type 2 collagen, the same type present in human joint cartilage. Additionally, chicken provides essential amino acids like proline and glycine, which stimulate collagen production in the body. It also contains minerals like zinc and phosphorus, which strengthen bones and joints. Research shows that consuming collagen derived from chicken is associated with improved flexibility, reduced pain, and less morning stiffness, effects highly relevant for people over 60 suffering from osteoarthritis. Practical tip: prefer preparing chicken boiled, in soups, stews, or roasted with the skin, preserving its properties. Avoid fried preparations, which have an inflammatory effect and negate the benefits. And if you usually discard the cartilage or skin, think twice. That may be exactly what your joints are begging for. Now, let's move to the third food, highly valued in Mediterranean and Eastern diets, with exceptional nutritional value. Food 3. Fish, rich in amino acids. When it comes to joint protection, fish are a true gift from nature. But we're not just talking about collagen. Rather, a powerful combination of nutrients that fights inflammation, nourishes cartilage, and improves mobility. Fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and tuna are rich in essential amino acids like proline, lysine, and glycine, all indispensable for collagen formation in the body. They're also abundant sources of omega-3, a natural anti-inflammatory that helps reduce swelling, pain, and joint stiffness, especially in older adults with arthritis. Studies show that regular consumption of oily fish is associated with reduced progression of osteoarthritis and significant improvement in quality of life for people with chronic joint diseases. Practical tip: include fish at least twice a week in your diet. Prefer baked or grilled preparations with olive oil and lemon to preserve nutrients. And note, if possible, also consume the fish skin. It's a concentrated source of marine collagen, one of the most bioavailable for the human body. If you're looking for a tasty and effective way to recover your joints, fish is a safe, healthy, and smart choice. Now, let's move to a food you certainly already have at home and may not realize how much it can help relieve your joint pain. Food 4. Eggs, especially the membrane. Eggs are one of nature's most complete foods. But when it comes to collagen and joint health, the secret lies in the part many ignore: the membrane between the shell and the egg white. This thin whitish film lining the inside of the shell is rich in type I and type V collagen, as well as containing hyaluronic acid, glucosamine, chondroitin, and other nutrients that directly aid cartilage regeneration. Studies indicate that consuming egg membrane can significantly reduce joint pain, improve flexibility, and help rebuild worn cartilage, effects especially desirable for people over 60. Additionally, eggs themselves are an excellent source of high-quality protein, essential for collagen production, and contain vitamin D, selenium, and choline, important nutrients for bone and muscle health. Practical tip: when cooking eggs, carefully remove the inner membrane from the shell and add it to soups or broths. There are also natural egg membrane supplements, but direct consumption is a homemade and accessible option. Important: prefer free-range or organic eggs, which have a better nutritional profile. Now, let's move to a group of foods that, while not containing collagen directly, are absolutely indispensable for its formation in your body. Food 5. Citrus fruits. Vitamin C is essential. Did you know that without vitamin C, your body simply cannot produce collagen? This vitamin is an essential cofactor in collagen synthesis, acting as a sort of activation key for amino acids to combine correctly and form this protein so vital for your joints. That's why citrus fruits, like oranges, lemons, acerola cherries, kiwis, strawberries, and tangerines, are fundamental for those over 60 looking to combat joint wear. Besides stimulating natural collagen production, vitamin C acts as a powerful antioxidant, reducing free radicals that attack cartilage and cause inflammation. Studies show that older adults with adequate vitamin C levels have a lower risk of developing osteoarthritis and less intense joint pain. Practical tip: include a serving of citrus fruit in your main meals of the day. A glass of acerola juice or a kiwi in the morning can already make a big difference. And whenever you consume collagen-rich foods, pair them with a vitamin C source to boost absorption. Now, let's talk about 2 simple ingredients found in almost every kitchen, but hiding impressive power for your joints. Food 6. Garlic and onions, rich in sulfur. Few people know, but garlic and onions share something beyond their strong flavor. They're natural sources of sulfur, a mineral fundamental for collagen formation and maintenance in joints. Sulfur participates in protein structure and helps stabilize collagen molecules, making them more resistant to wear. Plus, it has anti-inflammatory and detoxifying effects, especially beneficial for people over 60 whose joint tissues tend to suffer from chronic inflammation. Garlic, in particular, contains compounds like allicin, which reduce inflammatory markers and protect against worsening osteoarthritis. Onions, in turn, are rich in quercetin, an antioxidant that helps reduce swelling and pain. Practical tip: include fresh garlic and onions in your meal prep, avoiding processed or powdered versions. To preserve their active compounds, add garlic at the end of cooking and prefer lightly sautéed onions. 1 raw garlic clove a day, finely chopped and added to olive oil, is enough to bring positive effects. Now, let's meet a powerful seed, full of zinc, magnesium, and antioxidants. A true natural support for aging joints. Food 7. Pumpkin seeds, zinc and natural energies. Pumpkin seeds may seem small, but they carry an enormous concentration of essential nutrients for joint health. They're one of the best natural sources of zinc, a mineral directly involved in collagen synthesis and the repair of damaged joint tissues. Additionally, they're rich in magnesium, iron, plant-based omega-3, and antioxidants, which combat the free radicals responsible for chronic inflammation, one of the big villains of joints after 60. Studies indicate that zinc, when consumed in good quantities, can reduce the progression of rheumatoid arthritis, as well as improve immunity, which also protects joints from autoimmune attacks. Another standout feature of pumpkin seeds is the presence of phytosterols, compounds that aid in reducing joint swelling and pain in compromised joints. Practical tip: consume 1 tablespoon per day, toasted or raw, sprinkled on salads, porridge, or yogurt. Avoid industrialized seeds with salt or preservatives. The ideal is to dry them at home or buy natural, additive-free versions. And now, let's move to the last food on the list, a classic for those wanting to consume collagen directly, but with an important caveat. Food 8. Natural gelatin, not the industrialized kind. Many older adults associate gelatin with joint health. But a clear distinction must be made. Natural gelatin is, indeed, rich in collagen. Industrialized versions, colored and full of sugar, don't offer the same benefits. Natural gelatin is made from cooking bones, cartilage, and connective tissues, just like bone broth, and provides hydrolyzed collagen, which is more easily absorbed by the body. This type of collagen aids in cartilage regeneration, improves tissue elasticity, and reduces joint stiffness, being especially beneficial for people over 60. Store-bought gelatin, despite being easy to prepare, contains high doses of sugar, artificial colors, flavorings, and very little real collagen. In practice, it may even cause inflammatory spikes, the exact opposite of what an older adult's body needs. Practical tip: if you want to consume gelatin as a collagen source, opt for colorless, unflavored gelatin prepared at home, mixed with natural vitamin C-rich juices. This enhances collagen absorption and avoids harmful ingredients. You've already learned which foods help your joints, but there's one detail that makes all the difference. Your daily habits can either amplify or completely negate these effects. Let's start with the habits that sabotage collagen. Smoking. Cigarettes drastically reduce blood circulation in joints and hinder proper collagen formation. Sedentary lifestyle. Lack of movement reduces joint oxygenation and makes it harder for nutrients to reach them. Excess stress. High cortisol levels corrode the body's proteins, including collagen. Poor sleep. It's during deep sleep that the body repairs tissues and produces collagen. Sleeping poorly blocks this vital process. Now, the habits that activate natural collagen production. Hydration. Drink at least 1.5 liters of water daily. Collagen needs water to maintain its elasticity and function. Light, regular exercise. Walking, stretching, and water aerobics stimulate collagen production and keep joints active. Moderate sun exposure. Vitamin D, synthesized from sunlight, is essential for calcium absorption and joint health. Deep breathing and relaxation breaks. They control stress, reduce inflammation, and support cellular metabolism. Final tip: eating well isn't enough. You need to move, breathe, rest, and care for yourself as a whole. When these habits combine with the right diet, the results are visible: less pain, more movement, and better quality of life. Now that you know the 8 essential foods to naturally regenerate your joints, it's time to learn how to incorporate them into your routine in a practical and strategic way. You've come this far because you want something very clear: to live with less pain, more mobility, and independence. And now you know it's possible, starting with what you put on your plate. The foods we've presented today don't work in isolation. The secret lies in combination and regularity. When consumed in a balanced way, they create a favorable environment for your body to resume natural collagen production and combat joint wear. Here's how to structure an ideal day. Breakfast: boiled eggs with kiwi or acerola juice. Lunch: roasted chicken with skin, garlic, and onions, served with brown rice and pumpkin seeds. Snack: a portion of natural gelatin with citrus juice. Dinner: vegetable soup with bone broth and a piece of grilled fish. These are just suggestions. The key is variety, respecting your health conditions, and avoiding collagen-sabotaging foods like sugar, fried foods, and refined flours. Remember, there's no magic solution, but there is consistency. And when you provide your body with the right nutrients every day, it responds, even at 60, 70, or 80. If you know someone who suffers from joint pain, share this video. And now tell me in the comments, which of these foods do you already consume? And which will you start including today? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Every week, we bring content like this that can transform your health and quality of life.